All right, we have Dana here because if you guys have been listening to the past few episodes, we've mentioned our vlogs and they're done now. All the stops are out. Seattle has been put out. I think people were hoping for some other footage in there that we left out. Dana did a great job. Dana did a great.
Okay.
Dana did a great job editing.
I had it in the first cut.
Yeah, no, I know. We decided as a group.
I wanted it in. I wanted to keep it in.
I think everyone wanted to keep it in besides myself, so we cut it out. But
that's actually not true.
Yeah, Fran didn't want it in.
It wasn't anything crazy.
No, it wasn't anything crazy. Yeah, just a little something.
You know what we should have done? We should have had Dana make like an end credits scene where like there's a full like 2 minutes of credits of nothing. Like, what do we get? Credits, credit to Dana, credit to myself, credit to Fran, like just really slow. And to go on, we list like all the locations we went to, all these places,
every restaurant, everywhere we ate lunch.
And it goes for like 2 minutes where people are like, oh God, I'm not sticking through this. But at the end, there was like a 10-second clip at the end of the moment that everyone heard about.
Could have been something.
That would have been smart.
Yeah,
damn, I'm sad I thought about that right now.
We should put it at the end of this YouTube video.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And we just don't tell anybody.
Yeah. Except this, right?
Except everyone listening.
Us telling everyone.
It's an Easter egg.
Yeah. Yep. Something cute. But Dana had to step in and edit these vlogs. And he is an outsider to the Chicks in the Office team. He was not on these trips with us. He does not spend a lot of time with you guys.
Now I spend time with you.
Dana and I spend a lot of time together.
And little known fact that me and Dana did live together for like 2 years, even though I'd say we probably talked more the last couple of weeks than we ever did
100%.
living together.
Oh, you know what? That is funny. You guys lived together and I burned a hole through your couch.
You lived
below. Yeah.
And weirdly enough, I did live in an apartment below Noah and Dana. But also, I have seen Dana more in the last couple months than I ever did living.
We're
in the
like
same
best
building.
friends now.
Yeah, we are. We're roommates.
We like text every day.
Yeah, we have a special bond. For people who don't know, Dana is Marty's roommate. I feel like people are missing that clue.
Can I say something?
Yeah,
that's kind of has to do with this, but kind of not. You know how Noah's always like, Fran, Rhea, like your mics, make sure your mics are good because we're always talking. What are you talking to Noah? Your computer?
Yeah, because I'm the producer. I'm not like talent. Like I don't.
Yeah, but sometimes you get pretty chatty.
A lot of times you get chatty.
Based off these vlogs, I'd say you're talent.
Yeah.
You're like 90% of the edit.
That just kind of came to me because in my headphones I was like, Noah sounds a little echoey, and then I was like, he doesn't even have a mic.
I had to fight for you guys to get mics. They're not going to give me a mic.
Yeah, that's true. Well, all right, that's all I wanted to say. Okay, back to the vlogs.
Okay, back to the vlogs. I want you to go through, Dana, each person of the Chicks in the Office team and give your outsider opinion on them and then the group as a whole. And then maybe grade us. Like if you want as a whole, just like grade the group.
And he did the last three. He didn't see or you did watch the first two, I guess, but you didn't watch like
did you watch the prank?
I watched the prank. I thought Fran was going to slap someone in the face.
So did I.
It's funny because like I really never do anything with you guys like in Barstool, and seeing this, it's like a whole new world to me. And it was awesome. It was like, holy shit, this is their dynamic. I love the fact that it's like I'll say for the group, I like that it's like you guys share the wealth. It's not just, Ran and Freya. Rhea and Fran. It's not just Rhea and Fran. It's like Noah, Natalie, and Dev as well. It's like the big five.
Yeah,
I like
that's what we call ourselves.
That's like the little side characters. But I think Noah's a little. I think he's a little obsessed with the camera. I think.
All right, so let's start with Noah.
He likes the attention.
We're starting five. Got the full lineup for a basketball team.
I'll start with Noah. I knew this about Noah. We started on the same day 5 years ago. He likes to say he doesn't like attention and he doesn't like the cameras and he doesn't like people talking about him, but he loves it. You see him going to these live shows and there's like 40-year-old woman taking pictures with him and everyone's chanting his name. He's like, no, I don't want to go out there. He loves it.
No, I think Rhea and Frank know. I run into the green room. Like I don't.
A little background info. One of the shows we were like, Noah, get out there. Like, and they screamed your name. He goes, they didn't even yell my name last show. Remember, Fran? He goes, nobody even yelled my name last show.
It was like, nobody cared last time.
Yeah.
And then he went out there and everyone was like, ah, like throwing their bras at Noah as he ran out there.
So Noah, I think he's funny on camera. I'll give him that. But I do think he won't admit it, but he loves the attention.
Do you remember the name of his YouTube video that you bleeped
I remember
out?
what Fran said.
What did Fran say?
Can I say it?
I mean, you couldn't find it based off that.
I couldn't find it.
You trying to do a flip?
Something like that.
It was him trying to, but I couldn't find. I mean, granted, I really did not look that long, but I could not find it. I mean, Devin found it in 2 seconds.
Devin's the only one who knows, and I'm trusting her.
Trust me, Devin won't show it to me. I have texted Devin on the side being like, please, as a birthday gift, can you show me Noah's video? And she goes, no.
I thought about looking for it, but I was like, I don't know if I want to find this side of Noah. Like, I like the Noah I know now. I don't know if I don't want to change my opinion.
The bar mitzvah video, I'm fine with like us putting that out eventually, maybe. But the dance video, I'm not even joking. Like, I really don't want people to see it.
Why don't you want people to see it?
It's embarrassing.
He kept going. I just went hard. I went so hard.
Yeah,
no, I really did. Like,
but what's embarrassing about a younger you dancing? That's funny.
Yeah.
No,
I have a ton of those videos out there on my old YouTubes. People can probably find it. I love it. I do have one. Of me like running in my boxers in 7th grade, like through the streets, and I have that shit. It's okay, Noah.
It's so much worse than you can.
I released me as King Louie.
You're proud of that. You bring that up like all the time.
True.
I am proud of that. All right, so Noah, he loves attention as much as he says he doesn't.
Him and Natalie bicker like you read about. I mean, I think that's just obvious. I could have made a whole episode of them yelling at each other in cars. She's good on camera as well, and Dev is like kind of the behind the scenes superstar to me. She's always here with like she always gives you what you need, like when you need it.
She's a good energy behind the camera to hype you up.
And then Fran is always eating what's it called, meat and cheese plates. I like that. Like you, every time I see you in the green room, you're like, "Where's the meat and cheese?" That makes me laugh. Rhea, a lot of the time you're in sweatpants and a sweatshirt. I respect that, but that's just like. I see you like that every day, so it doesn't surprise me.
That would upset my parents. They've been my mom. I told you about this. My mom, like, called me recently and was like, "You're not looking good." Like she was
a little much.
She was just like, you know, like you got to get back to dressing up and stuff. Like I'm seeing you wearing baggy clothes all the time, but it's comfortable.
The overall feeling of the group though is very wholesome. Like I enjoyed it a lot. I loved seeing it, like your guys day in and day out, because it was just like very wholesome. You know, except for Noah.
I wouldn't describe us as a wholesome group, but I think.
Well, he said wholesome except for Noah.
I think I am part of the wholesomeness. Like, no. I think I am. Like, I think we shared some. I'm trying to think of like.
Dana, from watching the footage, do you think Noah has the ability to ever admit when he has done something wrong?
No.
Yeah, thank you.
And the best part about the Seattle vlog was when he was like, "Oh, I never sigh. I never do this." And in my head, I was like, dude, I have 4 clips of you doing that in the last episode. I can pull that out in 2 seconds. But it was really fun. I actually enjoyed it. I'm happy to help in the future. But I
feel like we're having like a job interview.
I'm serious.
I also kind of feel like Dana watched the 5 of us for 2 weeks and now he wants in. Like he's like,
I feel like he wants to travel. Like he's like, oh, look at these cool places they're going.
He's like, I mean, hey, I want in the group.
Marty was already on the last trip, so we could just add Dana.
We actually talked about this the other night. If me, Marty, and Dana just started vlogging ourselves, like all we were doing was eating Burger King, and we were just like, you know, people might be interested in this, or maybe not.
I also like your fans are very just like positive and happy. I like that a lot. You know, in the Barstool world, you can get a lot of people being negative. The Cito fans, and by the way, I came up with Cito. Did you know that?
I think I remember this.
I told Noah that it should be called.
No, it was like very early on.
Actually, yes.
I think it was like Dana and this other guy, Trey, and they like were saying like
other guy Trey. You're gonna say other guy Trey? Whoa! Oh my God! No, I'm gonna tell. Holy shit! What?
I mean, no one knows who Trey is.
Yeah, but you gotta give him some respect.
I mean,
describe Trey's job.
I mean, he's an amazing animator, graphic designer.
This other guy, Trey.
Yeah, also lives in their building. No, but they were just like, they said Cito like so casually, and I was like, what is that? And they're like, chicks in the office. And I'm like, oh wow.
Genius.